Ladies and gentlemen, Terrarus here with a patch notes rundown. I'm a Grandmaster rank jungle main in the Philippines, and I do a bit of amateur competitive tournaments here and there. I'll be doing this from a perspective of solo queue and a bit of competitive. I am still new in doing these patch rundowns, so please be gentle. I'm also open to feedback on how I can improve these rundowns, and if you like this content, subscribe, as it really helps support this channel. Now, let's get right into it. All right, patch 11.4 highlights: nerfs to Camille, Kai'Sa, Renekton, Samira, and Skarner, and buffs to Amumu, Braum, Caitlyn, Fiora, Jinx, Katarina, Urgot, Lee Sin, Soraka, Talon, Tryndamere, Varus, and Veigar. There are item changes to Ginsu's Rage Blade, and the mage items, Grievous Wounds items, Moonstone Renewer. Okay, cool. Champions: Amumu, base health increase, E base damage increase later, health 613. What? 613 to 615? That's pointless. E Tantrum, base damage 75 to 155 to 75 to 175. I guess they're reverting some of the changes they did when Amumu was nerfed earlier. Amumu is still a viable tank jungler right there, even before this, but I think, you know, he'll probably be played more, or like tanks in general will be played more because of the jungle changes that's coming this patch. The highlight of this one is the jungle change, right, by the way. Caitlyn, base damage growth, attack and attack speed increase, damage growth 3.3 to 3.8, attack speed growth from 3.5% to 4%. Wow, that's kind of big. In terms of like, she'll scale way more harder, she'll do more damage. Okay. Camille, W cooldown increased, tactical sweep 15 to 9 seconds to 17 to 11 seconds. Wow, and I think you'd still max this last, I believe, on Camille. This is pretty significant, makes your trading less, for sure. Small nerf, but I think she'll still be played. It doesn't stop her from her all-ins and her, single target burst. Yeah, passive mark damage increased, passive duelist dance, mark damage 2.5 plus 4.5% per 180 to 3% to 5.5% per 180. Oh wow. She'll do more damage to high health targets, especially tanks, because you pick her like, right, as an anti-tank carry, right? Tanks can't do much about this when you pick Fiora, so this is an interesting change. I don't know if she'll be picked in solo queue. I guess so. Those one tricks will be happy for this for sure. In terms of competitive, I guess the matchup is very situational, because she still has, clear weaknesses, like she would lose against booster champions. I think she loses against Darius and Jax, I believe. Yeah. Then Jinx, base health increased from 550 to 610. She's already pretty strong. This makes her a bit more chunkier. Now, Kai'Sa, Q base damage per missile, maximum single target damage, and maximum evolved single target damage decreased. This is a needed nerf. She was pretty OP. She was the strongest ADC. This at 11.3, needed to nerf. Base damage per missile 45 to 110 to 40 to 100. 77 to 70. Oh, from 77.5 to 70. This is the first skill you max, by the way. So looking at the third level up, yeah, that's a significant. Max single target base damage 101.25 to 247 to 90 to 225. Wow, minus 20. Max evolve single target base damage from 168.75 412.5 to 150. Whoa. 375. Yeah. This is a big nerf to Kai'Sa for sure. Whether or not she'll be picked, most likely, because of how the items are right now, they're still pretty good on her, especially the on hit. I think Ginsu's getting changed or buffed here, so that would probably be an option for Kai'Sa as well. And her builds are super flexible depending on the situation, which makes her so good and very independent ADC. So this will definitely, nerf her solo kill potential, but you're still gonna pick her. Katarina, our on hit damage ratio now scales, damage per knife increase, on hit damage ratio 25 to 25 35. What you want to buff? Damage per knife, 15 bonus 80 to 16% bonus 80, 12.8% per total attack speed. Tooltip clarification now specifies it applies on attack effects in addition to on hit effects. Okay, cool. They want to buff on hit Katarina. Why? Well, even though Kraken Slayer is nerfed, I guess so. I don't know enough about Katarina enough, but then the Riftmaker build is still too good on her. So I don't know why this is happening. W on hit damage effectiveness increased. Urgot on hit damage ratio 50 to 75%. What? Kinsu's Urgot? Potentially? Maybe? Knows? Listen. Q cooldown decreased. Cool. Cooldown 11 to 7 seconds to 10 to 6 seconds. I think this is although this is like, you know, convenient. It's a convenient buff, but then like it won't change the state of what Lee Sin is. So Renekton, Q non-champion base healing decreased later, enhanced non-champion base healing decreased later. Q call the meek non-champion base healing 3. What is that? 3 to 9 to 3 to 7. Ooh. Enhanced non-champion base healing from 9 to 27 to 9 to 21. Okay, they're nerfing the sustain of Renekton, even gutting him more because also Gore Drinker also got nerfed, right? Gore Drinker Sterek, so that build is definitely you know, it hurts Renekton a lot. If he'll be picked or not, he's definitely going to be weaker, and it's probably going to be more prevalent for other top laners to actually, you know, be in the picture. Probably more tanks will be happier with this change too, because, you know, he'd be very dominant with him. Samira, passive bonus damage ratio decreased early and now scales. Q damage ratio decreased early and now scales. W duration decreased. E targeting adjusted dash speed decreased. Passive 7.5 80 to 3. Wow, 10.5% 80. Okay, it sucks in the early game, scales better to the late. Q flare damage ratio 100% 80 to 110% 80. Okay. Duration 1 second to 0.75 seconds. Yeah, this scales better. This will make Samira scale better, but her early game will be pretty weak. W 1 to 0.7. Not much of a change. It's just you have to have more timing with this one, I guess. Like similar to how a FRW is, right? Or FR riposte. Yeah. E-Wellers, ally targeting. Ooh, Samira no longer dashes through allies. Yikes. So, yeah, she's not anymore as slippery as before, and it would make her want to go all in more. And then I think the dash speed is decreased. Samira can now dash through enemy towers, but will target champions over towers. Okay. But yeah, the dash speed is increased, so it's totally slow. You can totally react to it more. Samira is gutted. Now, Inferno trigger from 3 seconds to 8 seconds. Yep, nerfing into even more. So pretty stupid how she can ult like 3 times or 5 million times in a fight. Definitely a big nerf to Samira. It'll make her matchups more, I guess, selective, right? You'd only pick her like certain favorable matchups. Champions that can't punish her all-ins. Skarner, base health and health growth decreased. Health from 601 to 580 to health growth 90 to 85. This doesn't change anything for Skarner, what? Okay. Soraka, Q movement speed increased, W base heal increased. Movement speed bonus 15 to 25% to 20 to 30%. Ooh. Base heal 90 to 230 to 100 to 240. Wow, okay, Soraka getting a really big buff. She'll be especially good versus melee champions now, or champions that can't all in her properly, because she can totally deny them. Cool buff. Enchanter Sports. Not that I like it, but personally I don't like Soraka or Enchanter Supports, but you know. Cool buff. Talent. W cooldown now scales. Bonus damage ratio increased. W rate cooldown 9 seconds to from 9 seconds to 9 to 7 seconds scaling. Bonus damage ratio 40 to 55% 80. Whoa. Talent buff? Okay. This will make his wave clear a bit more wave cleary. He'll definitely have more agency for sure. Because you'd max W first, right? On a mid lane Talon, right? I can't say much about this. Mostly solo queue pick, and then you could still deny him or knowing when he roams, right? In terms of competitive, don't think so. Solo queue, definitely he'll be picked more. Tryndamere, base damage increase. What? Damage from 69 to 72. Nice. Okay, nice. Nice change. W, empowered bonus damage based on Q channel time increase. Empowered Q bonus increased by 0.5 based on channel time to increase to 0 to 80%. Ooh, channel time. Max missing health. W, 9 to 21%. From levels 1 to 13, 10.8 to 25.2%. Wow. Levels. Varus was already good. On-hit Varus was already good this patch. Or last patch rather. Come 11.4, he'll be even stronger. They're probably gonna. Yeah. Oh, they want for more lethality and crit builds to put here. Okay. I still think on-hit Varus is like the way to go. He's pretty good. If the carry positions himself well, and Varus will totally be super oppressive and, just like hands off keyboard and mouse and he lets the arrows fly. That's basically how I play ADC. Q cost decreased, R cooldown decreased later. Wait, Veigar buff? What? Q baleful strike, 40 to 60, 30 to 50. Ooh, primordial burst cooldown 120 to 80, 120 to 60 seconds. Level 1, his early game is still practically gonna still be the same. Or rather, he'll because of the skill cost. This is the skill that you spam the most as Veigar, right, in mid lane. Most likely this will be more. He'll stay in lane longer for sure. Stack his Q more. It's an interesting buff, convenient. Ginsu's Rage Blade, attack speed 40% to 45%. Ooh, yeah. So a lot of on-hit champions that use this will surely, like this, build this either second, third item. This is definitely still. They haven't touched the on-hit Senna build was untouched so far since last patch. So you'd go Senna and then you get Kraken Slayer and then Ginsu's, and Senna would be be wild for her, like auto hitting, attack speed, hitting multiple times and doing lots of damage. This is definitely good. I think on-hit Senna will be pretty strong this patch too because of this one. Moonstone Renewer, Starlit Gracie heal 70. They're decreasing the heal 70 to 100 to 50 to 100. It's still practically going to be the same thing. It's just it sucks. It sucks early. That's it. But it'll still go back to its original power, right? So champions that still built Moonstone Renewer will still build Moonstone. So Bath Order build will still be pretty good. Grievous Wounds items. Morellonomicon. Ability power 70 to 80. Ooh, Mortal Reminder attack damage 20 to 25. Health to 150 to 250. Ooh, they're buffing Grievous Wounds. Okay. Got all the more incentive to actually, get Grievous Wounds items on champions or enemy champions that heal. Mage items. Cosmic Drive. Spell Dance, movement speed. Cosmic Drive no longer grants bonus movement speed and speed when dealing ability damage. Put in Cosmic Drive if you have at least 160 ability power, gain 20 ability haste, and 10 to 30 movement speed. Based on level, ability haste from 30 to 20. Yeah, you'd still get Cosmic Drive as like a third, fourth item or a convenience item. Don't know. This is definitely a buff for sure. Kind of sucks at this one. It would stop people from rushing this item for sure. Okay. Everfrost, build path, Lost Chapter, Blasting 1, 125, 1,250 gold. Lost Chapter, Blasting 1, Kindle's Gem, 450 gold. More health, 200 to 250. Glacial damage, 100 to 30% AP to 125 plus 25% AP. Glacial cast time, 0.25 to 0.15 seconds. Oh, you know what this means? If Everfrost is getting buffed plus Cosmic Act, these are Sylas items, and I believe they buffed Sylas's skills 2 patches ago or last patch. For sure, these 2 items you'd build on Sylas, get Everfrost, and then you get Cosmic Drive, or How would the build how would the build go? Like, I know you'd get Everfrost for sure, right? Everfrost, maybe Zonia's, or some damage AP item, Lich Bane maybe, and then you get Cosmic Drive. Dang, dang, that'd be so good. Sylas spamming all the stuff, all his abilities. This is a buff to Sylas. Sylas mid lane, Sylas solo lane rather. If it's in the jungle, I don't think so. He's still too poor, or he's still too gold hungry, right? Jungle camp changes experience one for the ground. Experience 135 to 182 to 125 to 168. Gold 105 to 85 for Gromp. Wow. Large Krug experience 35. This experience decreased 37 from 37 to 49.95 to 27 to 36.45. Gold is also decreased by 10 gold, 42 to 32. Small Krug experience decreasing the experience 18 from 18 to 24 to 16 to 21. Yikes. Okay, cool. And then Crimson Raptor, 45%, 45 to 60, 75, 35 to 47.25. Lesser experience for sure. Gold, 45 to 35. So what this means overall for any jungle camp, or for the jungle rather, for 11.4, lesser experience for sure. Farming junglers that were strong last patch, let's say Graves, Nidalee, who the heck was bloody strong? Hecarim, junglers that would have high tempo in the map, get lots of gold, farm the camps, and then gank some more. For sure, this is a big nerf. Low econ junglers that don't need a lot of gold to function, let's say like Jarvan, Zac, or basically tank junglers. Skarner was still good. Even though they nerfed him, it doesn't really matter for this jungle change. Mumu's probably gonna be played now. Any low econ jungler, honestly, would be still good this patch. Overall, the champion buffs and changes, nerfs, or whatever, doesn't really matter. No, Samira was gutted, Kaisa was gutted. They buffed. Jinx is still okay. Jinx is still pretty good. Varus is good. Soraka might be bonkers this patch as well. Tank junglers will, based on the jungle changes, tank junglers are going to be good. Low weekend junglers rather are going to be way better. Ginsu's Rage Blade still going to be good. Sylas might be good this patch. And that is it for this video. If you have lasted until the end, thank you so much. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at twitch.tv/Terrarus. Drop by and say hi, and we can chill then, talk about the meta, talk about the game, talk about jungling, anything under the sun. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next video.